Okay, so I was sitting in the office minding my business and then 3 people approached me and they were like, what are your thoughts of Lewis Hamilton and Kim Kardashian's hard launch on Instagram? And I said, I have no thoughts because this isn't their hard launch. It happened a while ago and we all missed it. And it's one of those situations where with technology advancing, I feel like the hard launch has changed. And we're like, what is actually a hard launch anymore?
This keeps me up at night, I'll tell you that.
I want to go through some receipts of Kim Kardashian and Lewis Hamilton's Instagram relationship. So what we've been seeing as the audience. And I'm going through this through Lewis's lens. Okay. So we have June 9th, Monaco Grand Prix. He posted a carousel after I think he got podium for that. So I think he came 2nd or 3rd. His caption was more from Monaco. It was a 10-slide carousel. He posted a picture of Kim Kardashian on the 9th slide. And it's a photo of a Polaroid of her holding his helmet. Not many people picked up on that except for like a few eager eyes. That's me.
Emily's eyes.
17th of July. Another carousel, 11-slide carousel. Caption, hold your people close. Now, she appears in this a lot. She's on the 2nd slide with her kids. It looks like a family portrait. It's him and her kids. I think this is when they were at a kind of a vacation around a lake. Do you remember that, where she took a family to a lake?
Oh, no, I do remember that. You know how I remember is that she put up her own carousel of like lake times or whatever was the caption, but it was auto-scheduled to go up the day it was announced that her grandmother had passed away, and then people were being so mean, like how disrespectful to put this up. And it's like, well, obviously, and then she got in the comments and said it was pre-scheduled. It's like, obviously, guys, she didn't mean to do that. But yeah, that's really burned in my brain.
Yeah, that is the holiday in question. She also appears on the 5th slide in some like intense sport motocross getup. I'm assuming it's her, even though they're all wearing like helmets, because she's like, it's him and like a few of the kids, and then she's like in this pink one.
And her face is covered.
Oh,
but you can still
tell
it's
by
her.
the pose. You can tell by the pose.
And just like her silhouette is so noticeable.
Yeah.
As we learnt the year of the Met Gala where she walked up in the all black outfit with her face covered, but everyone knew it was her.
Yes.
That's her vibe.
She knows who she is. She's also, okay, so this is where I get angry because this carousel,
get angry.
The 17th of July, for me, these photos with them are way more intimate than the photos in question that he's posted a few days ago. So there's 2 slides, the 5th slide and the 6th slide. They're looking very in love. They're on the lake wearing their like swimsuits, like holding each other, looking into each other's eyes. And then the 7th slide is a video of them like play fighting in the water. And I'm like, this is so much more intimate and beautiful than what we have. So I wonder if it's a question of, because these are the first posts, the ones I'm talking about are the ones that were posted yesterday. Both of them posted a carousel. The post that Lewis posted, the first photo is him like embracing her from behind, I want to say. And the one that she posted is them walking along the beach. I wonder if a hard launch has changed where it's not just you posting you being in love with your partner, but it has to be the first slide of the carousel.
Yes, because for a long time we saw a hard launch by a lot of celebrities like a Sophie Turner doing a big carousel dump of images, and they would have one sort of obscure photo of their partner as the last slide.
Yeah.
And that would be the hard launch because they put it on the grid. But now you're saying that the hard launch, to constitute a hard launch in 2026, it must be the first photo.
Exactly.
And it must be a clear vision of their face at least.
Exactly, because like there could have been a photo from one of these previous photo dumps that was like the 5th or 6th slide in the carousel, and they could be making out and everyone would be like, no, it's not a hard launch. It has to be the first slide. Because there's photos of them like embracing each other. There's photos of them taking selfies with each other in the mirrors. Like there's like carousels dedicated to just their relationship. But because they have never put each other on the first slide, it's never been picked up as like a hard launch.
Yeah.
There's a photo of like Kim Kardashian taking a selfie and in the background is Lewis Hamilton with Glenn Close. I'm like, that's as hard launch as it gets.
Yeah, once you get Glenn Close, that's the other rule. Glenn Close has to be present for it to be a real hard launch.
Has to be present. What I have noticed, though, a difference between what they've been posting about each other is that the photos that Kim's been posting are very much like them, always in something super fashionable, and it's most likely going to be a mirror selfie. And it's most likely like them at a big party, at a big event, them looking very glamorous. Whereas Lewis is posting these photos of her where it's like in this big like family setting, kind of like with her kids, like them with like their friends, and them always smiling. And it's really interesting because I feel like they're conveying two different types of relationships. Like Kim Kardashian, the photos that she's been posting up until now have been like, this is the hot guy I've currently been dating.
Yes.
And Lewis Hamilton's like, this is my partner and potentially my future wife.
My soulmate. Yeah,
literally.
Yeah.
And then what I think happened with these two recent photos is that they had a meeting about brand identity.
Oh, sure.
Because they're like, we're doing two completely different things.
We're putting out two different narratives to the world. We need to have a bit of a moment of bringing it together.
We need to align, which is why I think on the same day they posted those carousels with both of them at the first photo, both of them at the same event. It's like at a beach with the sunset. They're both now aligned with their relationship. And I think their relationship says serious relationship, but don't forget we're still super rich and hot.
And that's also important.
And that's really important. I've always said that.
Yeah, isn't that interesting? Do you feel like the kind of public kind of craze or interest in them has really died down?
Yeah.
Because I feel like it definitely was a big news when it came out they were dating, when it was still kind of rumoured, but it was rumoured enough that people really believed it. And then there was that whole big thing, as you said, with the Monaco race event where
she took Kimi Antonelli's towel.
She took someone else's towel, and she was also didn't stop for a interview with a like well-known interviewer, and people got really upset. But like that was more the story than her being there for Lewis Hamilton. And since then, like they've posted each other so much, but I feel like the kind of public, the frenzy that has been around Kim Kardashian's last relationships wasn't there, because you've got to think every time she posted with Pete Davidson in any capacity, the whole world went wild. And the same thing happened when she started dating Kanye West. And this is like kind of the next, I know she's dated other people around them, but this is the like next one that's been in the public eye with a public person.
Yeah.
And it's like interest has fallen off. Do you think interest has fallen off because they're posting so much on their Instagram that they're kind of it's almost like an old school celebrity tactic of like, we're going to post all these pictures so like you're not sort of hunting for information?
Yeah, I feel like there's two reasons. So from the Lewis camp, I feel like the reason, because I remember when they first started dating and she came to the Monaco Grand Prix and she was ignoring reporters, and that became like a big thing. She stole Kimi Antonelli's towel, which we realized was fine because they both kind of have the same name. So he was like had his name embossed on the towel. I think what has changed with the haters from that time saying that like Lewis deserves better, like why is he with her, is because Lewis has actually been doing really well at racing.
Interesting.
So his time in this season for F1 has been really, really good. They're now on a season break, as you can tell by all of their Instagram posts. Like all his posts are very much like recharge, relaxing, having fun with friends. And he's currently coming as number 2 as the best driver on the grid.
Okay.
Like he has scored that many points. He's doing so well for Ferrari. He is just below Kimi Antonelli, who is number 1.
And obviously they have more of a beef now because of the towel incident.
Exactly. And the thing is like Lewis and Kimi Antonelli, like if it was anyone else's towel, it would have been a different story. But because it's Kimi Antonelli's towel, who Lewis is a mentor to, like they have such a close relationship. Kimi Antonelli's a young 18-year-old kid. Lewis Hamilton's one of the oldest on the grid. They have like a father and son relationship. Like he loves that kid so much. If it was anyone else, I think it would have been like way bigger deal.
Yeah, a bigger scandal.
And then Kimi also like poked fun at it. We talked about on the podcast where where Kim Kardashian sent him towels as like a joke, and he like told everyone and was like, it was really funny.
Yeah. Oh my God. But literally everything I know about F1 is just from you talking through the lens of Lewis Hamilton's dating life.
So I think with the relationship from the F1 side, they're like, oh, he's actually like maybe this relationship's good for him because he's actually performing. Like he's not getting worse.
Yeah.
He's getting actually better.
Well, I guess what we know from history is that when famous women start dating sportsmen, if they anything about their team losing or them losing, then they get blamed for it. Like that happened to Jessica Simpson. She started dating, I can't even remember that man's name now. Maybe it was Tony Romo or someone else. And their team was losing, and then she would get booed every time she walked in the stadium. People were calling her a curse and all this stuff. And it's like, I don't think Jessica Simpson controls the entire team and their outcome for the year.
Yeah, 100% not. And also like the Kardashians curse, like that's been following them on like every time they date someone in the sports industry. Like they always say that dating a Kardashian, if you're like a sports person, is going to ruin your career.
Yeah.
So that's what everyone was scared about but Lewis, and it's actually done the opposite.
Yeah, I think that the Kardashian curse is a fun idea, but I understand why the Kardashian girls don't like it. Also, a lot of those men just went on to do like, it's not just the curse of their careers, but bad behavior.
Yeah, like shitty men.
That's on them.
Yes. So I think that's one side of it where like those fans have kind of like quietened down on the front of the relationship or being like loud about the relationship. I think on the Kim Kardashian side of it, I think what's really helped her has been the types of posts that Lewis has posted about her. It's really interesting. There's one photo that they both posted that's the exact same photo, and it's Kim Kardashian on a swing. And it's like as if like he's pushing her on the swing, so you don't see her face at all. And the framing of the photo is different in each of their carousels. With Kim's photo, it's very much she's front and center on the swing. She's like, I am the main product in this photo.
Yeah, sure.
It's me, Kim Kardashian. Lewis Hamilton's photo is like quite a bit more far away, a bit more artsy. So you see the whole like landscape and everything. And his photo reads to me as like, this is my partner and we're like out in this beautiful world with our families.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's so interesting. Like the angles of these photos convey two completely different things. And I feel like with Kim Kardashian, and I try to compare this relationship to like Pete Davidson, which like we knew everything about their relationship. Like it was everywhere. And I do think her and Lewis are very closely aligned. Like Lewis, even though he is like the biggest star on the grid, he's known from the other drivers as like the guy who does love being super rich and famous. He loves a celebrity. He loves dating celebrities.
Okay, yeah.
He loves being in the celebrity world, which is so different to the other F1 drivers. He's still seen as so, it's been reported that he's so humble and appreciative, and it's very rare for him to be at this level in driving, especially from his upbringing, because most F1 drivers are Nepo babies. Like they have to come to wealth. It's a very expensive sport. So
Exactly.
if you don't have the money to fund it.
Yeah, you can't just give it a go.
No. And like his parents have like he said that his dad like put all of his earnings into him being a driver and they came from nothing. And he is like a story where everyone really admires because he's come up so well in F1. And I think with that, it's like when he's got like the fame and the riches, he very much doesn't shy away from saying that he does like being part of that world. And Kim Kardashian is very much the same. Like she does love being part of that world.
She loves being rich and famous.
And she doesn't feel embarrassed to say that she doesn't.
Yeah, that's really interesting. So maybe they are completely matched.
Yeah.
It's also interesting that we haven't, like, they're not really ever papped. They haven't walked any like big red carpets together. I know Kim hasn't really been. She's been like, she's producing all and starring in all these TV shows, like scripted TV shows at the moment. So she hasn't done any like big red carpets. So everything we're learning about their relationship is just through them and the lens of these two different Instagram profiles, which is really interesting. How do you feel about their relationship now? Because you were quite upset. So we've talked about how the public feels. Let's talk about how Emily Vernon feels.
Yeah, I was really upset in the beginning.
You were really upset when the news came out. Like you were rattled.
Yeah, I was like, oh no.
So you're in love with him.
Yeah, that is my future partner.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, I feel like this relationship, because it felt like in the start it was going to be like one of those like burn hard and fast. And now it feels like because they are so private and they are showing photos of not just them out partying but them like on family vacations to each other. I'm like, oh my God, I feel like this relationship seems super healthy.
Yeah.
And that it's actually working for them and they're not doing it for the cameras or the fame or the status. But like at the same time, I do want to see a red carpet together.
Oh no, they'll do one. Next time she does it. You know, Kim Kardashian loves to really curate her red carpet moments. So there'll be one. I'm sure she's just waiting for the right one. Because remember how before the Met Gala, she just like found a red carpet to walk with Pete Davidson so that their first red carpet photos could be her with her dark hair because she knew she had to go blonde for the Met Gala. And she said that. Like that's what I love about Kim Kardashian. She's like, yeah, I had to orchestrate this moment and then that moment. So no, they'll do a red carpet together. There's also a lot of reports just out today that like, but they're not like verified reports, but you know, the whole like Us Weekly saying we spoke to a source close to them. They're going to get married. They're going to have kids together, all of this stuff. And like, I don't know. The thing about Kim Kardashian that I also like is that even though she thinks I hate her from the time we had her on this pod, it was a miscommunication. If anyone sees her, please tell her I didn't mean it. But I still like her. And one of the things I like about her is she is just like a romantic. Like she has said that she does want to get married again.
She wants to put on a wedding dress
She wants to get married again. Yeah. And when she renovated her home, she was just doing her bedroom to be like her bedroom and like a big bathroom just for her and her own closet. And then halfway through the project, she was like, let's add like a men's bathroom and a men's closet to my bedroom because if I build it, then I'm keeping up the hope that he will come.
Jesus.
And people make fun of her for that. I was like, it's kind of romantic. And like, also the only thing you can do if you have a big budget because
like here's the space I prepared earlier.
And if you and I get married, we'll have to be like, I saved this drawer for you.
I think there's some space under my bed that I've been keeping.
And that's a lot to give away to someone.
It's a lot, especially inner city living.
That's our version of her building a whole bathroom and closet for this mystery man that she was going to meet one day.
And it works because Lewis Hamilton loves clothes. Like he's the most fashionable person on the grid. And that includes all the influencers and celebrities who go on the grid.
Yeah. Do you think that's how the deal was sealed? Is that he said to her, I love you. And she said, I built you a closet before we even met.
Yes. I knew what you wanted.
I built this closet for you. And he's got a fashion
label so he can put all the samples in there.
Oh, okay.
It just works for them.
Yeah.
I get it. Like I do get it now. Watching the Instagram posts, I understand.
Look, it doesn't mean he won't marry you one day. It just means he's going to marry Kim Kardashian first.
Well, I'll keep that space under my bed dust free.
Keep that drawer open for Lewis Hamilton.